Jordi Alba, Lionel Messi!
Oh my goodness!
Lionel Messi does it again, he's superhuman! Oh, Lionel Messi has just exploded La Liga into life!
The most decorated footballer of all time, the man with the most Ballon d'Ors, the most Golden Boots, a two-time treble winner, a World Cup winner, and so much more. We are talking about the player who changed how football looks and feels, Lionel Messi. From the moment he scored his first league goal in 2005 to nearly 2 decades later, Messi became the greatest, not by staying the same, but by reinventing himself every time football demanded it. He evolved from a touchline winger to an inverted creator, from a false nine to a total playmaker, mastering every role and reshaping how modern football understands space, movement, and intelligence. This is the story of how Lionel Messi changed football forever. His journey began long before Barcelona, when he played as a traditional left winger in Rosario. At Newell's, he hugged the line, beat fullbacks, and delivered crosses. Yet even as a boy, his qualities were too rich to remain confined to the flank. Coaches saw his balance, his touch, and his vision, and they began to tuck him inside into the enganche role. It was a subtle shift, but an important one. Messi needed space to roam, to combine, to orchestrate. He needed the whole pitch. When he arrived at Barcelona, the reality was harsh. There was no number 10 in Rijkaard's system. Ronaldinho owned the left side, so Messi learned the right wing. In those early years, he was a classical winger, chalk on his boots and explosive acceleration. He was thrilling, but raw. He dribbled into traffic and tried to solve every situation alone. Injuries slowed him, yet each setback taught him more about timing and economy. Everything changed when Barcelona altered the structure around him. Ronaldinho left, Dani Alves arrived. Suddenly, Messi was no longer just a winger. With Alves stretching the touchline, Messi drifted inside. He began receiving between defenders rather than beside them. He learned to pick his moments, turning from a touchline runner into an inside playmaker. The arrival of Zlatan Ibrahimovic sparked the next leap. Messi needed central freedom. Ibrahimovic blocked it, but Guardiola responded by rebuilding the attack around Messi, placing him as a false nine. The experiment exploded into history during the 6-2 victory at the Bernabeu. Messi drifted into midfield, confused the defenders, and either orchestrated or finished attacks at will. The false nine revolution had arrived, and football would never be the same. In the following years, Messi blended the roles of winger, striker, and playmaker. In 2011-12, he produced the most complete attacking season ever recorded, scoring 73 goals and assisting 29. He was everywhere at once. He interpreted space in ways that no tactical diagram could predict. After Guardiola left, Luis Enrique rebuilt Barcelona again, this time forming the MSN trio. Suarez became the central reference, Neymar attacked the left, and Messi shifted back to the right, but now with total freedom. He was no longer a winger. He was the system's brain. He dropped deep to build play, led counters, and directed rotations that turned Barcelona into the most destructive attacking unit of the decade. As the Barcelona squad declined after 2017, Messi adapted yet again. He played deeper, sometimes as a midfielder, because the team could not progress the ball without him. He walked more, not out of laziness, but out of intelligence. Messi learned how to control games with positioning rather than speed. He became the team's creator, progressor, and finisher in one exhausted but brilliant package. PSG brought another shift. He was no longer the center of the system. He operated as a deeper playmaker, threading passes in tight spaces and directing attacks rather than finishing them. When he returned to a more balanced structure under Galtier, his elegance resurfaced. He became the player who decided games with pure intelligence and timing. His arrival in Miami ushered in the final transformation. He became the protected master, the composer of a team built entirely around his rhythm. The explosiveness faded, but the mind remained unmatched. He dictated tempo, controlled spacing, and shaped games with a simplicity that only a veteran genius could produce. Messi's evolution is the most complete positional journey football has ever recorded. He played as a winger, a creator, a false nine, a right-sided conductor, and a deep playmaker. Every role he touched, he redefined. and every tactical shift in the modern era carries a shadow of Messi's influence. Messi's records are more than numbers. They are proof of a career that stretched the boundaries of what a single footballer could accomplish. He holds 8 Ballon d'Or titles, more than any player in history, signifying 2 decades of sustained brilliance. His 6 European Golden Boots confirm that he was not only a creator, but also the most consistent scorer in Europe's toughest competitions. La Liga became the League of Messi. He rewrote every major attacking record. He is the all-time top scorer with 474 goals and the all-time assist leader with 192. He has more hat-tricks than any player in league history with 36. His fingerprints are on the league's modern identity. For nearly 15 years, he defined excellence in Spain. His dominance extended across all of Europe. His 73 goals in the 2011-12 season remain untouched. His 91 goals in the calendar year of 2012 stand as one of the most unbreakable records in football. No modern player has come close to replicating that level of efficiency and explosiveness across so many competitions. For Argentina, his numbers are equally staggering. He is the nation's most capped player, with 196 appearances and the all-time top scorer with 115 goals. He holds the record for most assists in men's international football with 60, demonstrating that his influence transcends scoring. His World Cup legacy is historic. Messi has the most appearances in the tournament's history with 26, the most assists with 8, and he is the only man to win 2 Golden Ball awards. His performances in Qatar, where he recorded 7 goals and 3 assists, represent the most complete World Cup by any player in modern history. His Copa America records strengthen the case. He holds the records for most appearances and most assists in the tournament's long history, and he lifted the trophy in 2021 and 2024. Above all, he is the greatest club scorer in history. For Argentina, his trophy cabinet carries emotional weight. He delivered the 2022 World Cup, ending a 36-year drought. Messi's adaptability, his statistical dominance, and his unmatched trophy haul create a legacy that stands alone. He did not simply win. He shaped the game. He set new standards. And he turned every era he played in into the era of Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi changed football forever because he changed himself again and again. Every phase of his career reshaped the tactics around him. Every reinvention forced the sport to adjust. His records form a mountain that no player has ever climbed. His trophies form a collection that no player has ever matched. His longevity and adaptability turned him into the most complete footballer the sport has ever seen. Football will continue to evolve, and new stars will emerge, but Messi's impact is permanent. The standards he set, the roles he transformed, and the joy he brought will echo through the footballing world forever.